Well, hello, beautiful people of 8-Bit Nation. It's the final game of the week for both leagues, actually. Pixel Game 6 about to get underway. The undefeated Mudcats taking on the rising Atlanta Harriers. I'm not alone tonight, though. I got a couple of hot people with me, some exquisite taste. He's been here before, Gardens, and a new one. We've got Mr. Unfo. How y'all
What is
doing
going on?
tonight?
Happy to be on. Happy to be on. I've been in this league for years now. I always appreciated the people behind the caster's booth, and to have the opportunity to be at the caster's booth really really changes the viewpoint. There's a lot that goes into it. It's impressive and excited to be here.
Oh,
And I never thought I would be casting with Info before we played together again. So
You know, that is one of the saddest things that has taken place throughout my Rocket League career.
the saddest thing.
I
Gardens and I
mean,
had an epic session like 2 years ago, and we've been talking about playing ever since, and it still
Yeah.
hasn't
Like,
happened.
yeah, let's get on. Either we have something to do or it's just we just disappear.
Just doesn't work.
It just doesn't happen. It's like a running joke now.
But it's getting excessively long. Like I'm talking years, not weeks.
Yeah.
um, my Discord login info and my Rocket League login info may get leaked to Unfo in the coming weeks.
Oh.
You know,
Uh-oh.
maybe. No, I'd
I
never
think
do
so.
that. I'd never do that. No, I'm excited to have y'all here. Y'all are now officially part of Stream Team. Gonna get y'all in the booth some more. Unfo might even claim a couple games and do the
We
casting.
got a team in.
I can't wait to get you set up for that, Unfo. It's a rush. But
Brother, it's gonna be a mess. I
yeah,
really I'm very concerned about what my PC can handle, so we will see if we can put something on.
we'll get a little tester in there at one point. But enough about us. The Mudcats Harriers. Looking across the board, um, I mean, Mudcats all have double digit goals. Mers is the leader in goals, assists, and saves. T-Mac, Were Tiger, 24 or 26 and 24 demos respectively. It When we played Missouri, I remember when Were Tiger got a touchdown field, if he was passing it or just got that touch, he's looking for the demo or a bump. And it works out so well. On the other side, for the Harriers, Nessie, of course, Panda. There's a reason we keep the rosters up till it's game time. Nessie leading the team in goals and assists, but Archer right there behind him with 16 assists. Archer also leading saves and demos. And I want to point out, I talked with Unfo and Gardens about this beforehand. Panda, 12 for 23, shooting 52% this season. Now, last week he did get 8 of those goals. I don't know if y'all watched that game. He got Offensive Player of the Week. He couldn't be stopped.
Is that the one where he scored like 3 every
It
series,
was it was
every
2
game
every
in the
game, and up until game 4, he had the 4th goal for his team every time.
just cleaning it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, he's got the PC buff now, and
exactly.
once you get
True.
the PC, it changes your entire ceiling of what's possible in this game.
Nearly an unfair advantage for people who don't have PC.
It truly is.
I've thought
I did not
about
realize the advantage until I switched over to one. I was like, I was literally 5 seconds behind every play.
Hmm. Oh,
uh,
oh, that doesn't look good.
I mean, we'll see. Still plenty of time. They've got
Yeah,
6 minutes. No, I've
and
thought
they're
about
all in
booting up my
here.
PlayStation every now and then and trying out Rocket League on it. But from what I hear, I shouldn't even attempt it because it's just that horrible to go back to console.
Yeah, I tried to play
It's not even
console.
it's not even playable so far.
Like the input
For one,
latency is,
it's
it
not even
felt like
playable.
2
Your
seconds,
car
2 to
feels
3
like
seconds.
you are carrying around 1,000 pounds of cinder block.
If Panda joins and leaves one more time, okay, good.
But I think we
Okay.
finally
I
got it.
think the key to this game, I think the Mudcats are the clear favorites, but the key to this game is going to be how much can Nessie create?
Yeah.
Because the Mercer has the Mudcats have a very strong roster. We're Tigers in here, which does play a factor, but I think that where it really comes down to can
Well,
Nessie create?
yeah, and I will say, speaking on the Weird Tiger point, they have tried out almost every version of this lineup the Mudcats have, and they've all been very solid. T-Mac is, I was very unfamiliar with his game. Obviously, last season, team wasn't too good, but he's really shown what he can do going through these first 5 weeks.
Yep. I mean, they have a natural floor with Mercer,
Ooh.
with Mers. That's
Yeah.
going to be hard to get drop below with whoever's playing. It's just how high can they create their ceiling to beat the likes of Deluxers and others.
Yeah. T-Mac, speaking of, getting that ball center. Nessie's jumping for it. Not able to get the touch, but neither's Mers. Now Breezy looking for one off the back wall. Archer trying to clear it, but Nessie will get the final touch. Beat by T-Mac. Panda gets pinched by T-Mac. Mers there. What a
A lot of pressure
goal!
from the Mudcats. Great shot.
T-Mac. What a 50.
Great
That was
50. Way to get up. Good angle. That's well played.
Perfect
They had a lot of
50.
pressure to start that game.
And even without the boost, they still managed to pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dangerous lineup. It's T-Mac already putting it into the corner off kickoff. Mers going to get up quick. Back wall. Trying to drop it mid, but a good clear by Panda. Side wall. Little bit of boost.
Hey,
Does get the pop. Gets over 2. Almost gets the final, but what a save from Mers. Last line of defense. Nessie over to Archer. High pop. Can't put a shot on. Mers in the corner. Gets full. Breezy, sidewall, read by Nessie, but it's going to be T-Mac back to Breezy. Just doesn't have the boost. That would have been a great play to get the momentum continued. Archer, big bang, T-Mac up. Nessie pops it to the sidewall. Mers is waiting,
Dangerous.
looking for a double.
Boost.
Gets the touch.
Yep.
Somebody
Great
clip it.
Not the touch Nessie was looking for. Got too far away from it. Archer's behind low boost. It's a tough spot to be.
Can't be letting Mers in free play.
Yeah, it's... Mers is a dog.
Mers is a good player, and they're going to have to work on not giving him the space he's had right now.
Little...
Yeah, they're kind of getting a little loose with their touches.
Yeah, a little fun fact for those who don't pay attention to stats leaders. Mers is the only player that is top 3 in every category outside of demos.
I don't doubt it.
Big clear by Breezy up the T-Mac. Gonna get the shot. Archer can't make the
There.
save, but it's high. Mers gets the hat trick. 3-0 Mudcats.
It's Mers' world, and we're just living in it right now.
It just seems like the Harriers are too far out on defense. Like it's no one's there to challenge really. It's mostly just them going back and waiting for them to make a touch so they can counter instead of
And
just
there's no,
actively going through
it's not coherent. It's just
Yeah.
one guy making a big touch, and the other 2 guys are scrambling for boosts in the back, leaving a
Yeah.
lot of opportunities for Mers and the likes to get back wall touches with no one there.
The waiting part, I talk all the time with Rin and guards about this. There are times to wait. That's Rocket League. You can wait on somebody to make a touch, but for the most part, I want to go. I want them to beat me if they're gonna beat me. Don't sit back and beat yourself by
In threes
allowing them
especially.
that much.
In threes especially, you have to have somebody on the ball. You cannot. There's select situations where you can give them fake or hesitation, but you have to make the person on the ball make a decision and do something. And he is just at it
Goodness.
again. At it again.
Unfo said it's Mers' world. We're just living in it, and he's got 4 in game 1 with still almost 2 minutes to go. I mean, it's a tough one. This is a tough way to start your series. but there's plenty
This
of
doesn't
rocket.
mean the series is over
No.
by any means. This is a tough start. Everyone's been there, but they got to make make some changes here. They got to start playing faster. They're playing very timid.
Uh,
Just gotta
Harriers
tighten
are.
it up all around, really.
Yeah, they just gotta play confident. I mean, I need to see some Panda demos just going at it. You need to take some risks because right now they're trying to take no risk and it's only biting on the butt.
Especially with the lineup they have, like all these players can get in your face and take the ball from you and do things with it. It's not like they shouldn't be this passive for who they
No.
are.
Well, this lineup, I feel as though against a team like Mudcats, this lineup is going. The way they're going to win is going to be a 1-0, 2-1, grindy, awkward game.
yeah.
And they just if you're gonna do that and if you're gonna play that way, you cannot give them space. You have to get some touches, outplays, something that's gonna
like
make
that
them
right
have
there.
to
Murr's gonna get his 5th one on the board. T-Mac with the playmaker.
And somehow shut down Merce.
Yeah, I think that's priority number one. Beyond anything we've just said, Murr's got to stop scoring if we're gonna win.
It's Murs has the goals, but I want to say all but one so far has been assisted. So Breezy and T-Mac doing a great job right now, playing around Murs, letting him shine as he's right there, gets his 3rd save. 30 seconds left. Mudcats. I mean, not much casting going on. T-Mac able to get on the board, but
Mur's
Mudcats
just counting
are
up,
rolling
share the
with it.
love.
I think I don't think I've seen the Harriers on their half of the field in like the majority of the game.
Yeah, I don't like to pull up stats mid-game because I'm afraid I'm always gonna mess something up. But I am curious to see what pressure the Harriers had. Like, how many shots did they even force? As T-Mac gonna get another one. 7-0.
They gotta get someone on the back wall. I mean, I would say 5 of the 7 goals have been a bounce off the back
Backward
wall.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shade, this is...
It's getting ugly.
This is wild. Are they gonna get the Brazil though as Panda? If I'm Harriers, I'm not putting one in.
Well, you don't want to get perfect swept either.
You don't. It's a very fine line.
It's a fine line of you want to make sure you don't want the Brazil, but I would rather have a Brazil than a perfect sweep.
I could get behind that. Wow.
The whole game, the overall pace really, it never felt like it was
Oh my merge!
fast.
1,000 points.
Wow.
My goodness.
5 for 6.
Yeah, that game was solely dictated by the Mudcats. Harriers have to. I hope they talk this one out. They got to get more aggressive. They got to get somebody on the ball, control the boost a little bit, control the ball a little bit, because what that just happened is you're not gonna win plat games with that play style.
I honestly didn't expect to see 5 shots on the Harrier side.
I would call them 5 rolls.
I was thinking,
More of clears.
honestly, I
Yeah.
was thinking 3 shots max.
Unfo ready up.
Oh, that's on me. It's on me.
Oh, you're good. It's not the
Give it
full
to this
minute
guy. Get him out of here.
and more. I didn't do the map
Get 3
change
strikes.
because I'm sitting here talking.
Oh.
Look at me. Lead the stream team manager. Even I
Prime
make
example.
mistakes. Even I make mistakes. All right, who's taking the shot at this one?
Unfo.
All right. We're kicking off game 2 here. Let's see if the Harriers can make something happen. They gotta change up the speed, change up the pace to make sure they're avoiding another pretty devastating loss so far. They are getting more pressure here though. T-Mac taking it down the field. Messi on the back wall. Good clear. They got to get somebody on there. Archer coming around. Panda's got the rock. Bouncing up. Still not as much control as we're looking for, but it does seem like a more even pace game so far. So let's see if they can keep pace. Archer with a good shot just off to the left. Mercer with control. Panda coming up strong. Feels like it's a better pace, a better team for what the Harriers are looking for so far. I think that they're getting more aggressive. They're challenging early. And they've maintained the ball in the Mudcats' possession so far. Panda, awkward touch. Carrying it, looking for the 50. Nessie behind, ready to take it over. To the corners. Their shot, no shooter. T-Mac just bounces it forward. Archer's up. Immediately taken
Colors
away.
are throwing me off.
The colors?
Because it's like a dark blue for Mudcats.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna be
couldn't,
candid. I
Freeze
turned off team
orange.
color, so I still have the classic orange and blue.
couldn't do orange for him because it. Oh.
And Mercer just
Yeah,
comes
that's
in
right.
with the deep ball, an awkward bounce. Archer misses. Panda 50s it high. Nessie
Was
just
that a
not
double
able to get
commit?
back.
It was.
It looked like it was a double. One of them taken a little too long with no boost, but I think either way it would have been money for Mercer. Archer coming in, looking for a quick shot, 50 away. Panda has some control, looking to 50 T-Mac in their corner. Taking it up the right wall. Good 50. Nessie hanging back wall. Archer's taking it up on top of his car. 50 forward. See if they can make something happen here. It's a little dangerous for the Mudcats and just throws it away.
Yeah, I felt.
And
Ooh, that I wanted that pass to be a bit more back to Panda.
yeah, there's more that could have been done with that. It was a little bit rushed. Ooh, okay. All right. They saved by the bell on that one. All three are stuck in the corner here with the 50 low. Taken immediately by Breezy. Here's an awkward spot. All pretty low boost here. Can Archer turn this quick? He has the... just a mistouch on that one, but it's okay. Nessie's still there to clean it up. Up to a Breezy. Panda off the back wall.
Psycho.
50'd. Oh, God.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. PC buff actually crazy for Panda.
Oh.
Panda looking for the redirect. Nessie there. Archer looking to keep it in. Low boost. It could be dangerous for the counter. Mers is up. Panda 50s. Back down the field. Harriers need to get something going here. Need to see something go in.
That's a good.
Mudcats are
recovery
looking
by
for the
Panda.
quick. It was.
I thought he.
Mudcats are
might have
definitely
messed up.
playing a little more counter focused on this one. The Harriers were able to keep a little more going, but not able to get anything too threatening, I would say. It's all staying in the corners, nothing too scary coming to net.
I want to see them. They need to connect on touches. You know, if somebody gets a touch that's a little far away, wait.
Yeah, and they're too pushed out. They're getting a little desperate when it comes to seeing these possessions come up empty over and over again. But I feel there's hope. Hope is not lost. We're not to the point of calling the corner yet. I think the game is still in touch, still in reach.
I mean, a minute 31 left. Yeah, plenty of things can happen.
Yep. But they're dues. I think that the Harriers right now, whenever you're down in the dumps, I always just kind of go back to the old mindset of simple plays of just hit the ball hard. Just hit the ball hard and see what happens. And the Harriers aren't doing a lot of that right now. Here we go. It should be open.
Hey,
There it
you
is.
go.
All
Very
right.
fun.
Harriers are on the board.
Hit the ball hard.
Just hit the ball hard
Have someone be there for it too.
and have someone
Yeah,
be there
yeah.
to also hit the ball hard. And they did that. 2 consecutive hard ball touches lead to a goal. All right, 2-1. 1:11 to go. Let's see if the Harriers can keep it up. Sometimes what you see one
That's a
go
beautiful kick
in,
goal.
That is
the
a
other team
rocket.
can immediately come back with their own goal, which is what we just saw. That's okay. Well, we're gonna check out the mentals here. Can
Fair enough.
the Harriers have had offensive pressure? The question is, can they capitalize on it? They have recently. Can they do it and not couple that with an overcommit from the third man? That's problematic.
Good
Okay,
recovery.
Panda comes in. Good recovery by Panda.
He pulled a me from game 1, week 1 last season.
Oh, I'll never forget. One of my set the tone for the season for us. Like we're gonna be in awkward spots a lot of times. And
Never
Breezy
die.
coming in with number 4, 4-1, 46 seconds left. Great placement. or all three were in the net, but placed it around them. I think the corner's been called. The hearse is on the way. The Harriers, game 2 has been laid to rest. It's going to take a miracle to pull this one back together. I think they're going to need to regain, set up for a pretty astounding reverse sweep.
Oh, you gotta hit that,
Oh.
Nessie! Oh,
Oh God, that one hurt to watch.
I'm literally sitting here
It was
thinking,
such a good
if
play
they-
too. It was such a good setup.
If they could score right now, they could get a kickoff goal of their own, and it's a completely different game. But you gotta get that one in the net.
You have to hit that. You had to hit that. And also, I mean, just even beyond this game, some momentum. Just seeing
Yeah.
some balls go in, making plays against their team. They're not invincible.
Yeah, it's
Hey, you
rough.
said the reference.
It's rough going into game 3 knowing your team is getting outscored 11-1.
Yeah, it's been a bloodbath. I'm not gonna lie. We got to see something. The Harriers are a better team than this, so we got to see if they can pull it together. We got to see if they have the mentals. Are they gonna be able to reset that third man? They have the pressure. That third man needs to stay back. He's
Don't
got to
forget the
stay
ready
back,
up, too.
of course. But we'll
if-
see.
Yeah, if I'm the Harriers,
Oh,
Oh?
looks like a sub's coming in.
Nessie's
They're
out.
subbing Nessie? I'm assuming Corvs is in? Or a
Also,
car
could
change?
just be doing car change. Because if I scroll down,
People really
again-
don't have
They
presets?
They don't. Okay, Corvs is in the call though, so there is a chance.
Merge is gone now.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Corvs
If
is
I'm
in.
Harriers, I'm taking like they did that full
Wait,
minute.
they're taking out Nessie for Corvs.
Yep.
Well,
It's an interesting play. Okay, not exactly how I anticipate that change going,
no.
but sometimes you gotta see who's in the best spot mentally. Kors is a very, very different player than Nessie, so this could be the switch they need in terms of just stability.
All right, Guardians, your game 3.
All right. So we got Panda going up the wall, double commit. Archer goes. Mers with a big clear. Kinda, maybe. Cor's there. Panda picks it up. Doesn't go his way. Mers is still on the ball. Cor's with a decent clear. Archer's going to follow, but Breezy's there to pick it up. Cor's meets him. Or, was that Archer? I think that was Archer. I'm trying to figure out the camera settings because this map sucks for it. Because I'm doing fly cam.
Oh yeah, no.
Big
That's
ball
a
is
goal.
just in.
Mercer just continues
like-
his streak as a menace this series.
Yeah, it seems like Harriers just can't find their positioning. They just keep allowing big balls over, and it just doesn't go their way.
You know, said it to you earlier, Gardens. Sometimes
And
Oh, is that another
You
kickoff
just
goal? Oh.
another one.
it's not a bad time for your worst week to come out. There's
Yeah.
plenty of games left.
You can still pick it up and roll with it.
Yeah. Take
If you're
your
gonna lose, it's better to have your bad games against the best teams, just because you don't want to waste very winnable opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nearly another goal coming out.
But it's a measuring stick, and right now the Harriers, who I really thought this would be a stronger showing.
Oh man.
They still got it.
It
They
seems
suck
like
again.
it's a common thing in the middle of the season to just have your bad games. But
It is.
it's
You're
a
not as
lot better
locked.
than having
Yeah.
that in playoffs. Mur's about to clip.
Oh,
Oof. Good save from
Almost.
Corvs. Breezy gets another big touch. T-Mac there. No shot on goal. Panda's going to follow. Murs tries to meet him, but gets beat. T-Mac racing with Archer. Breezy picks it up. Corv's there. Shot.
What a
Goal.
shot. Oh my goodness. Sniper game. Kodak.
top
Corvs
left.
might be the
Love to
difference
see
they
it from
needed.
Coors. The man's a sniper, rocking the Finnick.
Ugh.
That's the kind of momentum they need to switch things around.
This might be a different bowl game.
Now just don't give up a kickoff goal.
Yeah, just don't give up that
Oh
kickoff
god.
goal.
Oh
You're
god.
good. Where's on the wall?
Things immediately
Panda's there.
dangerous. Panda gets it out. Good clear. Up to
Oh.
Archer. Good
Good
pass.
counter. They gotta watch their positioning here. Panda's going. Gets a beat, but he's alone now.
Panda going for demo.
Coors tries for the 50. Archer, the only one back. He might get demo chased.
Yeah, I
No?
want to say good turn by Archer. He wanted to cut in on that ball, and then was like he just noped out of the situation.
Yeah, smart decision. Panda
That's
up.
last. You just
Murs
need to
going to meet
stall
him.
for that last man. Oh,
Beats
Panda.
Murs. T-Mac too.
No
And
shit!
What
I
a
want
play!
someone to
Come on!
clip it.
Clip it!
What a
Oh
play!
my.
And the bump.
I don't think they respected him. They just, or they did respect him, but they just shouldn't have. They should have just went for that.
I mean, when you got Panda flying over your head, you never know what's gonna happen. You
True.
never know.
Got a tie ball game.
Ooh,
Dangerous
Cut the
touch.
backboard. There's nobody there. Archer can't
Good
make
shooter.
a touch. Okay. Got a counter.
I like the attempt.
Good dive from
Panda.
Mervs. They've turned around the pressure here. They're keeping on their side a lot more than the first two games.
He's last, man.
Oh, that's a
He's
dangerous
last.
dive. His third. Archer can get back though. Breezy might go.
Good 50.
Does, but it doesn't work. Panda big clear.
The opportunities are a lot more threatening this game from the Harriers.
Yeah. Bigger touches, more accurate touches.
Yep. Putting them in awkward spots.
It seems like their boost management is a lot better as well. It's keeping them in the play.
Panda has been going for a lot more bumps in the goal line too this game, from what I can tell. It switched to his POV for about 3 of them so far. So just trying to keep that pressure. Even that, like after getting that touch, like I talked about, where Tiger gets the touch, but if he doesn't have another, he goes straight for their net. Panda's kind of trying that right now.
They need something different. And Panda's it's like not using their special power. Panda's just taking bodies out.
And they can't be getting too antsy with those challenges, because if they end up throwing themselves out of the play, that's not good. They just gotta,
Calculated risk.
yeah. Big 50 from Murs there.
Able to steal that boost.
Oh,
too.
they bumped each other. It's a 1-on-2, 1-on-3 situation.
Shot. Bump.
Maybe if they can keep pressure here. Oof. Shot from Coors, blocked by T-Mac. They have the pressure. They just got to keep it up until they get a chance to score it.
What a
Oof.
bomb.
What a bump. Big pinch from Panda. T-Mac recovers that though. Archer in net. Decent save. He's going to keep following. If he can get a 50 here, which doesn't happen, Panda's with the ball. You just got to play smart touches here. Don't panic.
Yep.
Take your time.
Patience. This is a big play. You gotta.
Oh.
What a goal.
It's a great shot by T-Mac. You gotta challenge this ball early.
That and the two players in front of them, they gotta work out where they are.
Yeah.
We can't have double commits. Luck.
All right, can we get a quick one? I want to see OT. I want to see game 4.
Good challenge from Corvs. Panda might be able to get it
Is he able to
mid.
get a turn? Is he able to get a shot?
I can't. It's still in the air. Oh, and that's game.
Well played.
A good turnaround on that game 3 though for Atlanta.
Yep.
You
It
just
definitely looked a lot more solid. It's just
Yeah.
they couldn't finish it out at the end there.
It's something that you can take some things away from, but
yes.
it's a game that you kind of want to forget this one. Just move on. Go play some more game.
It's not
Oh,
the end
yeah.
of the world with that one.
I will say, I usually watch replays after games. Yeah, after last night, not doing that. Hey, Atlanta, I don't blame you if you don't watch this one.
You go ahead and delete that. You put it
Are
away.
we doing?
You
we
don't
doing
give
interview?
yourself an
Yeah,
opportunity,
So I'm
and you move on.
We'll be right back with the interview. We are here with the Missouri Mudcats. I'm gonna let Gardens and Unfo get some questions, but the first one I want to know is like, I mean, you're 6-0 now. Y'all just, hey, I'm gonna say it. It was belt to ass for those first two games. Game three, they came back a little bit and gave y'all a little test. But how does that feel? This point in the season, just to know that you can continue the consistency.
We woke up a lot from last week, so that's probably the biggest takeaway. Is last week's team is not how we want to look, and today is a more accurate showing.
Was last week the Erie one?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all take it away.
Yeah, I mean, today, if there was any questions about who the contenders are in picks right now, today was a showing of you guys are a dominant force. I was watching the Erie series last week, trying to get a feel for your play style, and it seemed like this week there's a lot more just pressure and confidence. Is there something that you guys were working on going into this series that you guys wanted to execute?
Biggest difference, I think, is we just talk more. Last week we were pretty quiet and just kind of going through the motion. And we're also a little more aggressive cutting on the ball. Where Tiger pointed out last week, we were playing a little passive.
I gotta ask, Mers, how does it feel for those first two games? Did it feel like free play to you? Like, were you just doing anything you wanted to in those games?
Kinda.
Hey, don't be
Was it a
shy.
good feeling? Yeah, don't be shy. You're the star here.
I don't know. I was just playing and the ball just kept going in.
Was there anything different? Did it feel different while you were playing that game, or was it just same as always?
I mean, I was thinking they were gonna be harder because, like, what they were the hardest team we faced so far, but it was pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the rest of your
Had some
schedule,
goals too.
who do you guys want the most? Who do you guys think is the baseline, the stepping stone to figure out the hierarchy of the Pixel League?
Luxor's all
Oh, wait,
that's
yeah.
gonna tell us where we're at.
Y'all have them next
That's
week.
That's who we have next week. I think we're by far 1 and 2 right now.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
know
from what
Havoc's
I've
only
seen
1
and what I
game
saw
back,
today,
but
absolutely. I think that you guys are a team to be reckoned with, and I look forward to seeing the next week. Is there anything that you're going to be, not to give away any team secrets, but as you've seen Luxor play, what are you guys trying to take advantage of?
we've just got to play sound. We've scrimmed them once, but they're fast. And yeah, if we play solid, we have a chance. If we play like we did last week, we may get swept.
We don't talk about the negative thoughts. All positive.
It's gotta be. You gotta have a good mental, because that can really
No,
change up how you
hopefully,
play.
whatever lineup we roll out with, we can, get pressure up, get Mers' shots. Ultimately, this team's going to live and die based on Mers' shots, saves, assists. I think he's top 3 in all categories, or
He
was
is
last I
top
checked.
3 in every category except demos.
Damn.
Yeah. And I want to say, let me look at it real quick because I posted the rankings this week. And there was one that I was sitting there, and while looking through the stats, I was like, if Mers had 1 or 2 more, he would. Yeah, I think it was demos.
When you think about those, we've played the least amount of actual games. He's leading those stats, and us and Luxor, I think, are now tied in games played.
That's crazy.
It's impressive. It's been Mers, you've been balling this season. You got to keep it rolling.
I'm gonna try to, man.
Yeah, you just gotta keep playing your game. That's all it is. Just keep doing what works. About the lineups, I talked with them about this. I think it was during game 1. It was 1 or 2, but pretty much every lineup y'all have rolled out this season has done well. I mean, obviously you're still undefeated, but each lineup wins games. I mean, that's something rare to get. And
It's a good problem to have. I keep telling people I don't know who our starting 3 are week to week.
Like, hey, who's not feeling good today? And then that's it. Who's feeling the best? Go ahead.
Say where Tiger had a busy week, and even in scrims he looked fine once he warmed up. So it was a tough call. I went with Breezy tonight,
I didn't
and
feel rusty at all.
say first game we played was rough. Second game is back to normal, but the yeah, I don't know. Yeah, week to week, I don't know what to do with our lineup, so we'll figure it out.
And that's what's been working. But I like to see it continue. Fun team to watch. Got 5 weeks left in the season. Scenarios start dropping next week. 6-0. Safe to say, playoffs. Obviously, mathematics and stuff. Can't call it quite yet, but I look forward to it. Appreciate the interview. Good games, and I hope y'all have a good one.
You too, Sofa.
You too.
Dude, I felt terrible doing that. I like botched that so bad.
You think you botched it? Chat, did he botch it?
Yeah, did I botch that?
I don't think he botched
I have no clue what I'm doing. So
it.
You did
Nah.
pretty good, man.
We'll
I was
see.
just,
Chat
I was
will
just
tell
talking,
us.
didn't know what to say.
I didn't see anything in chat. I think they still love us. That's a team right there.
It's
Yeah.
a good squad.
That's a team.
But the only issue I believe is like if they shut down MERS, it'll be I wouldn't say quite the different game, but there'll be some differences because if they're relying too much on him, then that's going to be a problem for everybody else.
Yeah, and that's why when we were going over the stats and stuff, I pointed out they're all over double-digit goals. That entire team can score. Yes, Mers is the leader right now, and he's top
Mm.
3 in the league. But if he's slacking one night, I think they can pick it up.
Mhm.
My only concern is kind of not to bring football into the equation, but the old saying is if you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks.
Yeah,
If you don't have a starting lineup that you're confident in and everybody understands their role, I think it's great to be able to have flexibility, but also you got to be when things get tough and you're not 5-0 and you're in a tough winner make or break scenario, you got to know who you're going to go to. And if that's up in the air, that could be problematic down the road. That would be my only thing I would see as being a problem.
yeah, I
I'm
can
nodding like
I
people
can
can
get
see
behind
me.
that. People can what?
I'm nodding like people can see me.
Oh. Comes with the job, you know. But that is gonna be all from us. Now, league games for the week are done. However, tonight at 9 Eastern, there are some pixel free agents who will be playing in a game. Give them a little bit of game time. Let everybody see what they can do. Y'all come out, support that like y'all do the other games. We would appreciate it. We love y'all. I know y'all love watching, but that'll be at 9 Eastern. And give y'all, as of right now, there may be one player that isn't able to make it. We will find a replacement, but as of right now, it's gonna be the Cincinnati Gorillas is one of the teams with Luigi, Pitch, and Soda Bomb, coached by Mers, going up against the Edinburgh Braves, coached by Wico, and has Kaipo, Louis, and Romeo Ravioli on the roster.
We have a lot of pasta in this game.
Oh
Will
yeah.
there be gambling involved?
A lot of pasta.
Yeah, probably. I feel like this
Should
one
get
would be
like
the most
a
gambled one because haven't seen much of them this season from the scrims. So it'd be a good one to gamble on. You don't know too much, you know?
might bring in more people too.
Yeah.
You know, people love to gamble their points away.
I'm going to be betting on my favorite pasta, and that is Longini. So,
Hmm.
That's
time to
fair.
ball.
I'll be going opposite. I'm a ravioli guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with raviolis, but
Now,
So many options with
I
Linguini.
will say Cincinnati may have the edge with Linguini and Soda on the team. You kind of got the full meal right there.
You do
You
have a
got the
meal.
drink
If
and you got the
only there
food.
was a garlic. If only there was a garlic bread.
We're gonna have to get a name change submitted for
We
somebody.
need a, we need a name change as soon as possible because if we had an Italian course, Italian dinner team,
Oh,
that would be
they're
I
undefeated.
the vibes would
They're
be undefeated.
they're beating Luxor, Mudcats. They're beating everybody. Just
Yeah,
hand them the
zero doubts
championship.
about it.
But that will be all. Again, I appreciate everyone coming out. Big shout out to Gardens and Unfo hopping in the booth. Unfo's first ever time. I think he did well. I know I'll let y'all know this right now. I always hear feedback of how people think someone was in the booth. So I will know that within the next couple hours. Their chat
Look
is
forward to it.
very they have their opinions and I love it. But that'll be it. Sayonara.